Hello, conscious co-creators, and welcome to your chakra pick a card reading for the week beginning August 25th. As you know, every week has its own energy, and sometimes it's hard to know exactly where to focus your thoughts and attention for your highest alignment. That's where this chakra pick a card comes in. Once you choose a card combo, we'll discover which chakra is calling for your attention this week, and then you'll get the guidance connected to that energy to move forward clear and aligned. Now we have all of our animal indicator cards here already laid out for you to choose from. I'm going to go through them and you can take all the time you need to see which animal message is calling most to you, and then we'll see which chakra you pick so that you can head down to the description for your timestamp. So for card combo option number 1, we've got the Dragonfly Spirit and Truth Transcends Illusion. For combo number 2, we've got the Bee Spirit, Sweet Results Await. Card combo number 3 is the Eagle Spirit and says Spirit has your back. Card combo number 4 is the Whale Spirit this week, Trust the Great Mystery. Card combo number 5 is the Rhino Spirit and Overcome Any Obstacle. Card combo number 6 for you, the Dove Spirit, Be Peace. And finally, card combo number 7 is the Dolphin Spirit this week. It says this and that are true. So if you need to take a moment, then you can pause the video to kind of survey the cards, see which one you're being drawn to intuitively. And I am going to reveal the chakra and the coupling card for you now to see which one you have chosen for your messages. So the Dragonfly Spirit, Truth Transcends Illusion. You've got the brow chakra here. And your coupling card is Purity. So you're going to want to head on down to the timestamps and click on the brow chakra reading. Okay, card combo number 2, the Bee Spirit and Sweet Results Await. This is the sacral chakra. And you have New Beginnings. Wonderful. All right. So again, go ahead down to the description and click on the sacral chakra timestamp to watch your guidance for this chakra this week. Card combo number 3, the Eagle Spirit, is the throat chakra energy. And the coupling card is Enlightenment. Beautiful. So the throat chakra is the link and the timestamp you're going to want to click on for your messages this week. Card combo number 4 is the Whale Spirit and the Crown chakra. And your coupling card is Protection. So click on that crown chakra link down in the description to watch your guidance and listen to the information and insight for the week ahead. Okay, card combo number 5. This is a repeat from last week, the Rhino Spirit. And I believe this is the same chakra combination, the solar plexus chakra. You've got Trust here as the coupling card. Okay. Perhaps if you're being drawn to the Rhino a couple of weeks in a row, you're really dealing with your solar plexus. Interesting. I believe that's the same coupling as last week. Wow. Okay, card combo number 6, and the Dove is the root chakra. And you have Potential here. So head on down and click on the root chakra link in the description. And that will send you to your guidance for the week connected to the root energy. And for our 7th combination, the Dolphin Spirit All that's left is the heart chakra and embracing. So for you, you're going to want to go down to the description and click on that heart chakra link to get your messages for the week. All right, as I said, all of the links are in the description for you. And once you've made your selection and you know which chakra you have chosen, you can head down to the description and click on the chakra that you've chosen for your messages, and I'll see you in your reading. Welcome to your chakra reading for this week. You have chosen the root chakra energy. Your root chakra is your first chakra. It's located just below your tailbone, and it vibrates to the color red, and it is the I am chakra. So the fact that you have the potential card here with the dove spirit and be peace is wonderful. This is like, I am peace. And to have peace associated with the root chakra energy is wonderful. It's the sense of being able to ground yourself in peace and potential, and or the potential for peace. So for this week, it's really going to be clearly very important for you to cultivate that peaceful sense of self within. The root chakra really deals with everything that is physical. So your physical circumstance, your finances, your body, your work, your home. So noticing that we access the potential when we are grounded in a peaceful state is going to be very important if you've chosen this group. I am going to roll the chakra die to see what we have for coupling energy, and then also to get our shuffle number. Okay, you've got the 3. So the 3 and the root are predominantly masculine. So this is your solar plexus chakra. So if you're looking to action something here, you must be grounded in peace and believe in your potential in order to be able to action it. That's what I'm feeling. They're acting from, making decisions from a peaceful state. So you really don't want to be kind of being in, let's say, an ungrounded or a lacking energy where you feel like you don't have what you need, or you're doubting yourself or your potential to succeed. You want to be looking for and establishing and cultivating peace any way you can. And it all has to do with grounding yourself, making sure that your 2 feet are on the ground there all week long. We're going to get a couple of tarot cards just to give us more information about this for you. This card just wanted to come out. It kind of fell out. So I'm going to take it and see what it has to give us. Let's see what we have for your first cards, the 2 of Pentacles. So again, very grounding energy with the 2 of Pentacles. You see, we're juggling here. So you might have a lot to manage this week. Let's see what this card is. And the Hermit. Okay. Ooh, this is a wonderful depiction. Moving up the stairwell with your lantern toward the light. So this makes me feel like we are moving out into the world or coming out of a hermit state. Perhaps you do have a bunch to manage this week. That's kind of how I'm feeling, and we'll see what this card has to say in just a second. But I feel that with the 2 of Pentacles and the Hermit energy, if you've been putting anything off, you have the ability to manage it, and from a peaceful place. The potential is great here. So as we move out into the world, the Hermit is a card of solitude and wisdom. So you go within and you're seeking that wisdom within, that peace within. When you ground yourself over the course of this week and you focus on keeping yourself rooted in where you are in the present moment, in who you are, in the potential that you have, in a peaceful state, it's going to make it so much easier for you to manage the things that you have to manage. A 2 of Pentacles is a card of balance, right? It's like, I have this and that and this to manage, and I am going to be able to action those or make decisions on those, right? From a very grounded and peaceful place, understanding the potential that is available. You have to come out and do that, though, is what I would say with the Hermit card. I mean, the fact that we are needing to climb up a staircase into the light, this signifies the Hermit coming out of the cave and back into society. So in order to be able to actually action something, it looks like you're going to have to take that first step, climb the stairs, and really believe in your potential. I would say any kind of grounding exercises, any kind of meditations, any kind of physical exercise that you could do, even watch the things that you're eating, watch the things that you're drinking. Because if they're making you feel extreme, if they're making you feel chaotic, if they're making you feel uppity, or if they're making you feel lethargic, you would want to avoid those for this week. We want to stay in a peaceful and balanced state so that you can juggle what you need to juggle, or you can show up where you need to show up, feeling like you're balanced, feeling like you're breathing. They just said you're breathing, you're here, you're able to make these beautiful and balanced decisions. Yes, let's see what we have here. Thank you. The Six of Pentacles. You will be generously rewarded as you do this. A Six of Pentacles is a card of generosity, balance, karma. Wonderful. So see, I'm looking for 2 cards. So the fact that you're getting this beautiful little pop out here is lovely. That's Spirit's indication for you. They're telling you this is going to pay off, or this is going to have results that are equal or better. You may find that there's some beautiful payback that comes from staying in a peaceful and positive state, staying grounded in your moment, believing in yourself and understanding, I got this, I can juggle. If you have to show up for something, you're doing that for a reason. You're not doing it for the payback with a Six of Pentacles, but gauge where you're giving your energy and make sure you're grounded in the moment. And do your best is what I feel like I want to say. Do your best to stay peaceful, to stay grounded, and you're going to see a return on that. You're going to see how it benefits you as well. So you're not just giving, you're also receiving this week by staying peaceful and calm and making beautiful, balanced choices and allowing yourself to get out there, to use that beautiful potential of yours, use that wisdom of yours. It's wonderful energy. It's like we're swooping in and we're grounded and we are at ease. So I hope that you will take this energy into the week with you and know, not guess, but know that you are peace, right? I am peaceful. I am balanced. I am wonderful at managing things. I am open to reciprocity. I am open to receiving as a result of me giving from a peaceful space. So from here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday root to crown flow. You can focus on these days that are connected to your particular chakra choices and what the guidance is there for the week ahead to make sure that you're balanced. And of course, check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight for Venus in Leo, which is happening on Monday. I hope that this serves you. Make sure you subscribe to stay in the loop. All of the links that I'm talking about are listed down below for you. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading this week. You have chosen the sacral chakra here. This is your second chakra. It's located in the lower abdomen below your belly button. It vibrates to the color orange, and it is the I feel chakra. And to have this beautiful coupling, the bee spirit with sweet results await, as well as the new beginnings card. That is a lovely combination to get you all up in your feels. Bee spirit energy definitely has to do with work, right? Diligent work, hard work for sweet results. Because we have the new beginnings here, I would suspect that maybe you're thinking about moving into a new path, or you're already on a new path, you're working on something new, you're seeking a new beginning. And what I feel this combination is saying is go with how you feel, right? I feel this new beginning happening. I feel that sweet results will come from this new beginning if I step into it. So if you have any doubt, let's say, about if you should embark upon this path, if this is something that's going to pay off, if this is something that's going to provide abundance by, digging in, doing the work, being diligent about it, et cetera, your feelings are right? They're trying to validate this new beginning and the fact that it's going to have some sort of a beautiful result or outcome for you. Let's see what the coupling chakra is here, and the shuffle number, it's a 3. So the chakra right above this working together nicely. The 3 is your solar plexus, and it comes right after the second chakra, right? 2, 3. And it is your action chakra. So again, if you're pondering whether or not this new path is going to bring you beautiful results, or if it's something that you should do, this tells me that it's time to kind of move into deciding on it, or to pay very close to, I'm skipping a word there. Pay very close attention, there we go, to the choices that you're making, the decisions that you're making, what kind of mindset you have as you're embarking upon this new path. Are you believing that this is the right path for you, or that this is a fresh new start, or that this is going to have a wonderful outcome? Or are you tending to believe something, doubting yourself, doubting the outcome, future, like catastrophizing, that kind of thing? I would stay very conscious about where you're choosing from and how you're feeling about it, and pay attention to the positive, unlimited kind of potential of this fresh new start, and believing that with the work, again, with the work, be spirit, sweet results do await you. Okay, it's a 3 shuffle. Let's see what the tarot has to give you here. The 8 of Cups, interesting. And look at that, we're cutting ties with something. For a fresh new opportunity or beginning, Ace of Pentacles. The way that this is depicted here, I feel like you can see this opportunity. Clearly you can see the new beginning. You know what it is, I'm guessing. You know what it is. Maybe you feel it in your spirit. You can feel it. Because this has to do with inspiration, passion, how we feel about something, sensuality, sexuality. So this could be anything having to do with how you are creating your life, what you're inspired to do, or your passions. Because we have an 8 of Cups connected to the opportunity or the new beginning, again, this is the feeling that I was feeling. Like, I'm a little apprehensive. I'm not sure if this maybe is the right decision. Am I headed in the right direction? The 8 of Cups wants you to cut ties or to walk away from things that are not working for you anymore. It could be a mindset. It could be the physical way that you're doing something. It could be the whole situation altogether. But if you're feeling that it's not right, and you can see this new opportunity that is awaiting you and that is calling you, this is telling you walk away for a new adventure, and we already seem to have it available here. Your feelings and how it is that you're vibing it is correct, right? They want you to, it feels like they want you to decide. And sometimes the decision is just the decision within, getting off the fence within yourself and saying, I feel this is right, and I'm going to trust my knowing that this is an opportunity for me, and I don't have to stay in the old feeling set. Because an 8 of Cups is around your emotional self. It says something isn't making you feel good, and that's why they're asking for you to cut ties with it, to walk away. And when you do that, you walk right into a new adventure. And this is literal here with your pull, right? We're walking right into grabbing that new opportunity, grabbing that offering. So however it is that this is showing up in your life, it is the time to decide to do that. If you feel it, go for it, right? Follow your inspiration. The only thing that they're saying, other than yes, make the decision, is it's important to realize that sometimes with the 8 of Cups, what we are tied to does provide us something, right? That's why it's so hard to walk away from it usually. That's why it's so hard to leave it, to be able to explore something new that you don't know, a new beginning, an unknown energy, a new opportunity. They're giving us a hint that it's abundant or prosperous or positive, but your brain still doesn't know that. So usually there is something that it's providing you, and that's why it's so hard to walk away from that. So if you can maybe acknowledge that for yourself as well, that might be helpful in the detaching process, or in the relieving process is what it feels like. Relieving yourself from that old burdensome energy that just doesn't feel right anymore, and walking into something new. This could be something as small as changing something in your diet because it doesn't make you feel good, to, shifting your entire career, your job, applying for something new, and walking into a new adventure, walking into the start of something brand new. Take it how it resonates for you, but just know that this is validation that Spirit is asking you to fully make that decision for yourself and jump on in. So from here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday root to crown flow. You can see how your particular pick lines up for the week. And of course, check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight for Venus in Leo, which is happening on Monday. I hope that this serves you. Make sure you subscribe to stay in the loop. All the links that I'm talking about are listed for you down below. And thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading for this week. You have chosen the solar plexus chakra with the RHINO spirit, overcome any obstacle. This is a repeat animal card from last week. If you chose this last week and you feel like you're being guided by the RHINO spirit, they're telling me to pause for a second. Look for these spirals. Do you see this spiral? Look for these spirals as indicators, okay? They just want me to say that, okay? It was connected last week to the same chakra. So I'm pulling these like randomly, right? I'm setting the chakras up randomly. I'm rolling for the shuffle. So I'm not choosing to place them on it. There's definitely a combination here that's going on. And if you are drawn to this again with the same chakra, this is 2 weeks now where there's a focus on your solar plexus and understanding that you can overcome whatever challenges you are facing, that things are shifting and that you can do and that you can act and that you can choose. The solar plexus chakra is located just below your rib cage. It vibrates to the color yellow and it is the I will, I choose, I decide chakra. This time we've got the trust card. I know that this was not the coupling card last week, so I love that we're getting this kind of vibe. I can't fully remember what was coupling the RHINO energy last week for you if you're choosing this again. But if this is your first time choosing the RHINO, this is about trusting that obstacles may present themselves, challenges may come up, right? But you have help and you are strong enough to decide to overcome those challenges. I feel that the trust energy is really coming from a divine place. Like Spirit is asking for you to trust in the way that the plan or the road is laying out, the journey is going, and that things are going to start to be removed or become much more easy for you, much more smooth. You're going to be able to do things with ease or overcome things with ease that maybe perhaps in the past didn't feel so easy. Maybe it was really hard to make decisions around them, really hard to choose, really hard to action something. Maybe you didn't feel motivated. But this energy coming in again says it's time to move and to trust at the same time, to trust in yourself and to trust in the divine layout of how things are moving along on your path and what's being presented at what time. The divine orchestration just feels very heavy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, it's like present for you if you've chosen this. It feels like we have to trust in divine timing, divine orchestration, and divine opportunity. Okay, let's see what the chakra coupling is and our shuffle number 6. That is your brow chakra. So, following your vision, choosing for your vision, not letting anything stop you, realizing it's okay for you to overcome obstacles and that you have the strength to do that, trusting in the divine laying out of your vision coming to life, right? Trusting where you're being guided and actually actioning it. The solar plexus wants you to move. It's a motivation energy, ambition energy. It's like deciding, choosing, acting on it. Whoa. We're just going to see what you have now for tarot cards to go along with this. The golden egg and the 9 of cups. This is about the true dream and wish that you have for yourself, the true vision. And oh my gosh, the higher self card. And look at this spiral. Maybe that's why they said that, Spirit, they don't make mistakes. The cards don't lie. Remember, they were talking about looking for this spiral. Perhaps it's an actual spiral that's going to show up, like you're going to see a symbol or symbols of spirals. It may just be that it's the connection to your higher self and that we need to stay in the vortex of that. This coupling is so high vibrating here. The higher self card in this deck is an extra card. So I'm going to read you the key words from it. It says, divine essence, inner self, soul, Christ consciousness, spirit, cosmic self, transcendental self. This is rising above to meet your divinity, right? And it is the spiral. It's getting into the frequency or the vortex of your true wish, of your golden egg, right? Of your true dream, of your true vision. This is a wish fulfillment card. It's like your deepest heart's desire or your wish. You and your higher self understand that it is available for you. Trusting in that is going to be very important if you have chosen this group. Trusting in the vision, trusting that you can do it, trusting yourself, trusting the divine plan, trusting that your higher self is never going to be leading you in the wrong direction. If you have it in your soul, then it's time to understand that that's true, right? That you can trust that that is true and that you can decide on that. I feel like it's really deciding to trust in the vision for you that they want you to understand and step into this week. The golden egg, the golden chakra, yellow, gold, it's important for you. And I think that, again, this is about kind of taking the analytics and the worries and the doubt and the fears out of it and stepping into it, fully trusting and believing in your dream and that you have the ability to bring it to life, even if there are challenges or obstacles. Otherwise, your higher self wouldn't even be a thought in your mind. You wouldn't be called to it, right? So this is a beautiful alignment here for you. I hope that you will take in this energy, reconnect with your dream, get into that vortex and trust, trust, trust. Whatever it is that you are met with, you will definitely be able to overcome it. It might seem a whole lot easier than you ever imagined as well, with all of this support here and the orchestration really supporting you and happening for you. When you trust in it, things will feel like they flow a bit easier, like your dream really is available, like you found the golden egg. Amazing. So from here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday root to crown flow. And also check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight for Venus in Leo, which is happening on Monday. I hope that this serves you this week. What a lovely, amazing kind of vortex you've got going on here for you. Make sure you subscribe to stay in the loop, and all of the links that I am talking about are listed for you down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading for the week. You have chosen the heart chakra with a very interesting combination of cards here. The dolphin spirit, this and that are true, as well as the embracing card. The heart chakra is located in the center of your chest. It vibrates to the color green, and it is the I love chakra. It is the bridge between the lower energies and the higher energies. So your lower self or your physical self and your higher self and your divine self. This feels like we have to open up the heart for sure to see both sides of the story, to do it from a very high and compassionate place, right? Divine and compassionate, embracing kind of empathetic place. The dolphin spirit is a communication energy. It's also, an animal that brings joy and play and laughter and that kind of vibe. But for you, I feel like this really is communication heavy or oriented. It's communication from the heart. This and that are true is seeing both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the story, not closing your heart, listening. It feels like we want to listen here. Embrace the truth, embrace yourself, embrace a loving perspective. And I almost feel like we're weighing options or something. We are definitely not being guided here with this energy to be in a black and white kind of perspective. There is going to be a lot of middle ground vibes perhaps for you. Your heart may be feeling all kinds of feels or connecting to different people, different circumstances. Maybe you're thinking about different experiences that you have. To have the embracing card, it's like we want to embrace it from a place of love and think about it or process it through the heart chakra. staying very open to multiple different kinds of perspectives and ways to see this, multiple different viewpoints. You know, in between the black and the white is the gray area, but Spirit doesn't say that. They say it's all the color, and that's where most of us live, in the middle, all the color. And so for this week, you're opening up your heart to acknowledge and honor the color, the middle ground. Yeah, they just said, don't choose sides. They just said that. Don't choose sides. Interesting. Okay, I don't know. Take that as it resonates. Embrace all sides, embrace all viewpoints, perhaps, in order to, like I said, process it. So let's see what we have for your chakra coupling and our numbered shuffle. Oh my goodness. It's another 4, right? So it's all heart for you all week. All heart all week. Yeah. Okay, there's not much more to say about it, they're saying. It's everything that we're talking about. Everything gets filtered through the heart for this group if you chose this group, really embracing the in-between. And perhaps you're going to get some insight that you could never get from just looking at it analytically or looking at it from one frame of reference. Especially if you're having conversations with people or if you're trying to communicate something, you've got to see all sides in order to communicate. It seems like effectively embracing all sides in order to be able to communicate for like to the whole effectively. Let's see what we have for your tarot. Okay. Wow, the 3 of Swords, and look at that heart. Broken heart, perhaps. Interesting. So this is giving layers now to this pull. The 3 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. What are you thinking about? Look at this decision here. It's like this and that are true. Both doors are available. Both doors matter. We're not supposed to choose sides, they said. Huh. Look at that. Okay. Well, I'm just listening. The 3 and the 2. The 2 and the 3 of Swords. Well, the 3 of Swords in general is a card of, you know, hurt. It's a card of disappointment. It can be a card of trauma, heartbreak, etc. It's a difficult card because what happens with the 3 of Swords, because it is a swords energy, air energy, the communication is kind of happening in your mind. And as they were kind of giving us, that's not really what we want to be pulling from this week. If you've chosen this group, it's all love, right? No, not choosing sides, living in a loving way, in an embracing way, in the middle, in the color. And so the 3 of Swords tells me there's something that's probably either hurt you, there's something very difficult that you've been dealing with or thinking about, something that is harming your heart or has made you protect your heart, or, you know, perhaps you've experienced some sort of a loss or a disappointment and it doesn't feel good. And so instead of deciding or actioning right away, because you've got this 2 of Swords and they're telling us not to choose sides, I think this may be a week for you to sit in your heart and to, you know, process and ponder both sides, all sides. What is the other person's perspective or other people's perspective? How can I see this from a different perspective, perhaps? I don't feel that you're having to choose. And so don't put that pressure on yourself, especially if you're still feeling a bit hurt by something or someone, or if you're still experiencing sadness or loss, because with the 3 of Swords, it's like it's happening in our mind and it happened already. And we keep thinking about it and then it's causing emotional distress. So there may need to be some healing happening for you this week, or at the very least, embracing a loving perspective to process it through the heart center. And a 2 of Swords is about making a decision. And usually it's not that easy to make a decision when you're getting a 2 of Swords. It's like we're grappling with our heart in our head, our heart in our head. What is the right thing to do? What is the right thing to say? How can I resolve this, et cetera, et cetera? What should I choose? But they've very blatantly told us before we turn these, don't pick sides, don't choose sides. So maybe you're just in a beautiful, loving, neutral energy this week as you're processing or pondering or listening to your heart around whatever it is that's causing the turmoil, the hurt, the pain, etc. This really does not feel like you are guided to choose just yet. Pondering the choice, yes. Looking at your options, yes. Tuning into your heart is going to be so important, not just using your head, because your head is going to say, they hurt you, this was difficult, this is painful, don't forget this, make sure that you're, sometimes we can be in a really negative, lower expression of the Three of Swords, and it's just like anger, rage, and it's coming from a place of hurt, remember, sadness, depression, these kinds of things can come up, and they don't want you choosing from that place. So honor what your mind is giving you, but constantly returning back to the love and energy of your heart so that you can come out of that, breathing into the openness of mind to look at multiple perspectives and multiple ways to handle it, multiple ways to communicate it, multiple ways to look at it. Two is going to save you. They just said the twos are going to save you. Twos are around partnership and decision making. So yeah, I think you need to honor how you feel, but not allow yourself to stew in that energy for too long. Make sure that you are returning to your heart over and over again, and don't try to force yourself to make a decision if you're not ready to make it, if it doesn't feel clear, if it doesn't feel like you can come from this place of openness or compassion, right? It's okay to take a break and process, and I think that's what they're asking you to do here this week. So from here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday route to crown flow. You're definitely going to want to look at what the heart chakra day, which is a Thursday energy, has to give for guidance this week. And you can check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight on Venus in Leo, which is happening on Monday. I hope that this serves you. Don't forget to subscribe to stay in the loop, and all of the links that I've listed and talked about here are in the description down below for you. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading for this week. You have chosen the throat chakra. This is your 5th chakra, along with the eagle's spirit. Spirit has your back. This is a bird of prey and a very positive energy here, powerful, along with enlightenment. So the throat chakra is, again, your 5th chakra. It's located right in the center of your throat. It vibrates to the color blue, and it is the communication chakra, right? It is the I speak, I listen energy. And this seems to be all divine here because we're getting the enlightenment energy, and we can see this boat, floating, and we've got spirit has your back and the eagle spirit. You are definitely going to want to look out for indicators of an eagle showing up to provide you with what I feel is validation, because we're dealing with the truth within. Your throat chakra wants to provide you with the truth within your heart. And the truth for you, or authenticity, so that you can speak from that place. And it also allows you to listen for the truth or take in messages, signs, and symbols, let's say, for validation. That's what I'm really feeling. Because we have enlightenment here, it's very clear that there's probably going to be some truth that is going to be enlightening for you over the course of this week, because spirit is delivering it. Okay, they've got your back, they've got your front, your back, your sides, you're above you, below you, you're surrounded by this energy that wants to enlighten you with the truth. So you've got to listen, right? It's a listening vibe as opposed to a speaking vibe is what I'm feeling. But let's see what other insight we're going to get here. So this is a coupling chakra and our shuffle number, the 2. Interesting. The sacral chakra. This is your feeling chakra. So this may have something to do with your passion, what you're inspired to do, what you're asking about, what you want to create. It could have to do with relationships, how you're feeling about someone, that you might get validation, or you might have a truth come out that's enlightening for you about that person or that relationship. The sacral has to do with our emotions, our feeling energy, and everything that feels very creative, right? Or inspiring. So if this is something that you're like looking into where you're feeling, oh, my passion is driving me somewhere, is this the right direction? Show me, help me understand. I would be saying that to spirit, and then expect to be enlightened or given a piece of truth. If this is about a relationship, you know, ask for the truth, ask for yourself to understand something better. And it looks like they're going to enlighten you with that information. The other piece of that is, for some of you, you may have like an empathetic line in, so you may have a feeling about it. You know what I mean? Like you may have goosebumps, you may just feel it in your gut. And that would be an indicator from spirit for you that you're connected, or like I said, the validation energy. Let's see what the tarot has to give you here. The Star. Oh, okay. So this is something connected to your hopes, your dreams for the future. Wonderful. And the embodiment of cups. This is the King of Cups. So for some of you, this is going to definitely be about a person, right? We're getting a King of Cups. We're getting a person indicator. This could be very, very positive as well. It just feels like an enlightening energy that comes in that validates for you that this person, because a King of Cups is a King of Hearts, right? King of emotion. That validates that this person is good for you, or the one for you, or connected to your heart center, etc. You may be connected to someone that feels like a dream come true. And they're going to give you validation. So if you've been wondering about that, definitely keep your throat open, clear that throat out, clear that sacral out, and make sure that you're listening for the signs, the symbols, you're paying attention to how you're feeling about it and how that connects to your truth and your intuition, what it has to give you. If this is about something that you really love and that you want to master, let's say, then because we have the Star and the King of Cups, I think you're going to be getting some nice guidance directed towards that, towards your dream, towards keeping that faith for your dream and that wish that you want. You may get nudges from spirit or nuggets that come in that directly connect you to that star or that hope or that dream to help you be in full alignment with it. This is like balanced emotional energy. It's being able to have this sense about you that trusts your feelings above all else and makes decisions about things through a very balanced emotional state. So the 2 here with the King of Cups is lovely. The sacral chakra sounds like it's going to be high level balanced, master over your emotions, really feeling into it and reconnecting. If this is about a dream that you have, if it feels right, it probably is with this kind of pull here for you this week. I mean, it will feel validated on multiple levels, it looks like, to keep your hope alive, to keep you connected and focused on that dream, because it is connected to your true heart's desire. This is lovely energy. And look, we've got a boat here with the king. You see the boat emblem that he hangs around his neck, apparently, right? It's like this is something that wants to flow for you, and spirit is going to show you that it's something you can dive into, that you don't have to worry about, or that you can have faith in. Love this. Woo. Look for the signs and symbols for sure. If you have chosen this group, make sure that your throat is open. From here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday root to crown flow. Make sure you're looking at, these days, Tuesday and Friday for you with these 2 chakras that we have here. And check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight on Venus in Leo, which is happening Monday. And of course, subscribe to stay in the loop. All of the links that I've mentioned are listed for you down below in the description. I hope that this serves you, and thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading. This week, you have chosen the brow chakra with a very lovely combination here. The Dragonfly Spirit and card number 22. With the truth transcends illusion and purity. This feels like we are moving forward with magic. Truth energy connected to vision here. And then the 22 is a master number, so I just feel like things are going to be lining up, moving forward, etc. The brow chakra is located just in the middle of your forehead, between your eyebrows there. It is the third eye. It vibrates to the color indigo. And we have that energy showing up here, that color. And look at, we have it showing up in both of your cards. And it is the I see, the I envision chakra. So I think you're going to have this, it feels like something is cleared out from your brow. If you were not able to see clearly, see something clearly, understand something clearly, envision something for yourself clearly, this feels like we are just clearing it so that it is pure energy. So it's like, what they're showing me is like the vortex of the brow being fully open and aware. So there's a real awareness going on around your vision. Again, if it feels like you haven't been clear, it's been foggy or murky, here we're transcending that energy. So any kind of fear, illusion, anything that might have been blocking the purity of your brow or your vision seems to be lifting, shifting. This is kind of, I feel that it's clearing out. It just feels like crystal clear. There's nothing blocking it. There's nothing murky about it. You're going to be able to envision. You may have beautiful dreams connected to this, let's say, because this is, of course, the dreaming energy, but I feel like you might get like lightning bolt hits coming to you, like something that wasn't clear, just you see it in your mind's eye, you see it in front of you, you can very easily explain it, you could draw it. It's like that feeling, very clear vision. Let's see what we have connected. A 2. That wanted to be a 6, but it rolled to the 2. The 2 is the sacral chakra, right? This is your feeling center. So I would say this could be connected to a relationship, right? If you've not had a clear vision or a clear understanding about what it is you envision for a relationship, that may be coming to life because the truth is going to be revealed. Your chakra feels very pure with this purity energy. It just feels like I can see. I can see. And so it may give you indication about what you want to decide around it, how you actually feel about it with accessing this kind of truth. The illusions get stripped away. It's the feeling of a veil being pulled or the blinders being taken off and being able to just see it as it is. So decisions made around relationships and or if you have projects that you're working on, things that involve what you're inspired to do, how you feel about something, you may have direct clarity. It's like when someone has like writer's block or creative blocks, when that just whoosh gets cleared and now you're like, oh my gosh, I see exactly what I need to write or paint. This is just flowing now. That's what it feels like. Interesting. Yeah, it's like opening the floodgates for you. Wonderful. And by the way, 2s, and more 2s. 2s may be an indicator. If you see 2s, again, 2s are about decisions, relationships, and when I see multiple 2s or like spirit number 2 indicators, repeating 2s, I always think keep going. You're moving in the right direction. Maybe that's helpful for you. Let's see what the tarot has to give. The 9 of Wands. Keep going. You're moving in the right direction. Look at these turtles. Keep going. Keep going, guys. You'll make it to the water. You're going to make it there. That's the feeling. This is a perseverance card. Keep going. You're moving in the right direction. If you see those 2s, I mean, literally I said that and then we pull it. The 10 of Wands, interesting. Keep going. You're moving in the right direction. Wow, this is consecutive energy showing up for you. 9 and 10 of Wands. This indicates that something is coming to a close, something that may have been hard or heavy or burdensome, something that was difficult to carry, that was weighing you down. Again, cluttered, clarity, cluttered brow. I think that we're clearing that out this week. Keep going because you're moving in the right direction. With the 10 of Wands, you see you're literally pulling a boulder up a hill, but you are almost there. Look how far you have pulled it. Look at, they only have a little ways to go. They can make it. Both of these energies, Spirit is telling you, hang in there, please, because this is where it becomes clear for you. Hang in there. I know it's been hard. I know it's been confusing. I know you have felt a little muddled. I know maybe your feelings were all over the place and you couldn't get a gauge on it. Stick with it this week. It's coming to a close. There is clarity afoot. There is clarity ahead. Yeah, wow. Very clear guidance for you this week. I would highly suggest from here you go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight on the full Monday through Sunday root to crown flow. Definitely look at the brow chakra day, which is a Saturday energy. The reason why I'm saying that, and of course, you know, the sacral chakra, which is Tuesday, but the reason why I'm saying that is because we can feel this coming to a close, and this close, you know, it's a weekend energy. It closes the week, Saturday, Sunday. So you may really feel the clarity happening Saturday, Sunday for you, but check out that guidance in that chakra checkup video. Highly suggest go over to there. And of course, you can check out my Astro guidance playlist for this week's insight on Venus and in Leo. That's happening Monday. Make sure you're subscribed to stay in the loop. All of the links that I've just been talking about are listed down below for you in the description. I hope that this serves you. Hang in there. You know, truth is going to be available. It looks like some beautiful clearing is happening for your brow. Thank you so much for watching. Welcome to your chakra reading for this week. You have chosen the crown chakra along with the whale spirit, trust the great mystery. They want me to note this is a 6511, so that may be important for some of you. And the protection card. I love, by the way, look at this protection card here. Just quickly, we have this beautiful tree that is standing strong in a field, grown, flourishing, with these lightning bolts indicating insight, right? Plus the whale spirit. And this indicates communication as well, deep energy and communication. The crown chakra is located a couple of inches above the crown of your head. It vibrates to the color violet or purple. And it is your I know and I understand. It is the divine connection. So the fact that they're giving you full protection, this feels like a protection bubble for sure, and telling you directly, trust in the great mystery. This is trusting in the unknown. This is trusting your spirit to lead you and to know that you are protected. And I just feel like there may be some insights with the lightning bolt indicators here in the card. It just feels like as I stand strong and as I stay open and as my crown guides me, so as I am open to the divine wisdom and the mysteries that I've yet to uncover, you know, as I flow with that, I allow myself to receive communications. They want me to say as if by magic, but it's really not magic, right? Your crown is open and you're saying, I'm open to understand what's going on. I'm open to the knowing, you know, give me the knowing. So this is very clear. You are protected. Keep your crown open. Make sure that you're listening for the communication that's coming in. And it may show up that they're saying as if by magic, but it might be like kind of unexpected, like something just hits you like a lightning bolt and you're like, oh my God, I don't even have to think about this. I feel like I know this to be true, right? And the mystery is revealed. Yes, okay. That the great mystery is the unknown. So intuitive revelation. You've got the 5. That is the throat chakra comboed with the crown chakra. So yes, the truth coming out, this understanding or this knowing, something that you hear, right? Trusting in the great mystery, understanding that you've got a nice protection bubble going on for you this week. Listening, listen for the communications. You could even ask for the truth. Show me, help me understand. Those are great affirmations. Hold on, let me get these out. I just flipped it. I'm like, I want to see what this is. Inspiration of Swords. This is the Page of Swords. So yeah, look at all these things that are going to be floating into this box, like opening up something or floating out, let's say, of the box. It feels like opening up a channel to information. A Page of Swords is definitely a truth seeker, let's say. That's how they want me to say it, a truth seeker. It's this feeling of being open to the wonders of insight that you have available to you. Yep, okay. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. By the way, these are all ones. They're all ones. A page is the 11th card in the major arcana. A 10, of course, a Wheel of Fortune. This is a minor arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is the 10th card here in the major arcana. This is a 65, 11, 11, 11, 1. Ones are important. This also just feels like these are new insights or information that is going to reveal to you some kind of mystery. How do I get through the maze? What kind of action can I take? What kind of experience am I going to have? Is this going to be fortunate or not? It feels like revelations, a knowing. Yeah, wow. This energy is pretty direct, and it's pretty kind of ethereal. It's not so, it's like, I can't tell you what the insight is. They're going to give you the knowing, and it's going to be this beautiful, fortunate energy for you if you take it. If you close your crown, okay, if you've chosen this group, and this is your pull, and you shut down your crown chakra, you're going to be kind of like blocking the insight, blocking the truth that's meant to create positive change for you, or solve, an intricate issue, or reveal a secret to how it is that you can maneuver something that once may have seemed like a huge maze, or once a closed box. Now it is opened for you because you're staying open. You're trusting that you're going to be given the insight that you need exactly when you need it. You're trusting that you are protected in the divine journey that you're, physically engaging in. And you're open to the information. This is a good card for research and listening and knowledge, really. Knowledge. And the Wheel of Fortune, the fact that it's depicted as a maze tells me there's something that you probably don't know how to do quite yet, or you're looking for a solution or an answer, or you're wondering, how the heck is this going to turn out? How am I going to get through this? How am I going to manage this? How am I going to maneuver this? And what they're telling you is keep your crown open because you're protected. We're going to give it to you. You need to trust in the fact that you don't know it so that you can know it, which is not always the easiest guidance to deliver from my side, or for me to hear when Spirit says it to me. It's like, what do you mean? They're like, just pay attention. Don't discount the truth that has yet to be heard or seen or understood. It wants to come in for you this week, and it looks to be that it's going to be very prosperous. It might just be this tiny little piece of insight that opens your mind up and has you going, oh, now I know exactly what I have to do. Because the Wheel of Fortune is a wonderful card of abundance and serendipity and fortune, of course, prosperity. But if you don't know how to get through the maze, how the heck are you going to claim the fortune, right? So if you just start moving, you're going to get into chaos in your head, and that's the opposite of this energy. What they want you to do is be open-minded, be open-spirited, trusting in the mysteries that you've yet to uncover, understanding that you are protected and that they're going to deliver it to you. Throat and crown open. Listen for the truth. Listen for the nuggets. Listen for the answers. Ask and listen is what I would say for you. And you'll see that there's some fortunate kind of outcome there awaiting, or this epiphany or this revelation comes, or this little tiny thing that you're like, oh my God, I would never have thought of it like that. But yes, that is true. And you will know it with the crown throat combo. You will know that's exactly what you need to get through this maze, or to understand this better. Okay, love this. Please lean into this. Keep your crown open. From here, you can go and watch the weekly chakra checkup for insight for the full Monday through Sunday, the root to crown flow. Definitely pay attention here to Friday and, Sunday energy here, because those are the chakras you've pulled, and see what kind of guidance couples with this energy for you. And you can check out my Astro Guidance playlist for this week's insight on Venus in Leo, which is happening on Monday. Don't forget to subscribe to stay in the loop. All of the links that I'm talking about are listed down below in the description for you. I hope that this serves you. Keep your crown open. Thank you so much for watching.